Hey guys, this is Carl and this is week 9, problem number 5. We'll go ahead and jump into it. For parts A and B, use the t-table software or a calculator to estimate. Part A, the critical value of t for a 90% confidence interval with degrees of freedom, or DF, of 15. B, the critical value of t for a 99% confidence interval with a degrees of freedom of 98. So for part A, for a confidence interval with a confidence level of C, the area in the right tail is 1 minus C. So when you're talking about given a confidence interval of 90%, the right tail is 0.050. What that means is, for instance, this product, for instance, if we're using this, it's 1 minus 0.9. That's 90%. That gives us 0.1. But divide that by 2 because it's two tails. So the right tail is 0.050. So that's what it is. The left tail is 0.050 as well. So to find the t-value, you can use the t-distribution table. Or you can calculate it. So we're just going to go ahead and explain the t-distribution table real quick. First, locate the degrees of freedom and find 15. Next, locate the area in the right tail and find 0.050. And the point of these, where these two values meet, is the critical value, which is 1.75. So we'll do in Excel, it's the TINV function. 0.1, because we're doing this in the aggregate because it's the same, and 15. That gives us 1.75. It's a little different, as explained before, with the t distribution table, rather. So we're just going to go ahead and click here real quick and show you where. So for 0.05, which is right here, this is our 0.05, and then our degrees of freedom is 15. So if you scroll all the way down to 15, this is the value where it meets, right there, 0.0 for 15, and 0.05 rather is 1.75 right there. So going back to our other example for part B, given a 90% confidence interval, the area on the right tail is 0.005. So a 99% confidence interval, the same as before. So if we're just looking at it straight, it's 1 minus 0.99, which is 0.01. So divide that by 2 and you get 0.005, and that's how we get this right tail value. So in terms of the table, same as before, locate the degrees of freedom and find 98. But it's key that you may not have some values we don't have on the t-distribution table, such as 98. So we have to use the value that's closest to that value, which is 100. So in Excel, the TINV function is 0.01, you can see up here, and then 98 are degrees of freedom at 2.63. So let's let's double check that rather in our t-distribution table. We have to scroll down a little bit, but as you can see, 0.05, and if you scroll down all the way to 100, right here, 2.626, and that's really how you find it, 99% confidence interval. So there's two different ways, it's depending on what you're comfortable with. In Excel, sometimes the t-distribution table, most of the time rather, it's a little easier to comprehend and get a sense of really what it is. Whereas Excel, you just kind of input and it's an output. T-distribution table is a little easier to comprehend the content matter itself. So we hope this helps, but just let us know if you have any questions along the way. Thanks so much. Bye.